Africa, and I am definitely your host, Trigger. How are you guys doing? Thank you so much for all that you do for us here at Gusto TV Africa. We really do appreciate you. You guys, my voice is gone, but then the show has to go on. I still have to come here to gist you guys, like to give you the updates as they ought. You guys know already how we do it here. Once again, thank you so much for all that you do for us here at Gusto TV Africa. We really do appreciate you. We say a very big thank you. And without wasting much of our time, guys, because the gist this morning, guys, it's actually hot because it seems like a war, like it's about to start. But then let's just get into it. Don't let me let the cat out of the bag yet. First on the news, guys, we have Davido, we have Wizkid, and then we have Rotimi that seems to be, a very close associate to Wizkid. Now, you guys might be wondering, oh, what is it with the 30BG and the FC? It's no news. Guys, we know that 30BG and the FCs, they're always at loggerheads, they're always at each other's throats, like they're always dragging each other one way or the other. But then, something happened this morning, and then it seems like this one is not just the usual, 30BG and FC fight. Like this one is actually really hot. So what happened? Rotimi, that is considered to be, Wizkid's that close associate, a very close person to Wizkid, Abi, he took to his ex account to say sweet Fanta Diallo Bedu with the music emoji, and like, what? Are you not supposed to be a close associate to Wizkid? Why are you tweeting Davido's verse in a song, like from his song Off the Five album? And then fans, what fans and hubs actually came out and said, this will not be taken, this will not be taken. What do you mean by, you're coming out to tweet Davido's verse from one of his songs? Like, who does that? Are you not supposed to be an FC? You guys remember that last week, let's just say last couple of weeks has not been the best for the FCs. We cannot really say it's not been the best for Wizkid because man has not really come out to see anything. So we don't even know if right now he's actually, doing very well or it's the other way around. But you see, for the FCs, they've had a lot to take in. They've had battles and fights. They are still trying to conquer because it doesn't look like the FCs are winning this anytime soon. Because the person that's supposed to give them the whole bragging rights usually looked them in the eyes and said, you know what, I'm taking the whole bragging right away from you guys. Do whatever you wish. Do whatever you chooses. That's exactly what Wizkid has done to the FCs now. And now they're just left to, fighting for themselves. See, they probably have to do this till whenever, because they don't even know when this is going to end at all. Like, definitely we usually have the 30BG and the FCs, but now that it seems like the FCs don't really have a lot of bragging rights, guys, it's quite hot. So now let's go into the street of X to actually read out what a lot of you have been saying. And this time around, it's not just what you're saying. I mean, it's the bands that has been going on between the FCs and the 30BG. So we have Juliet saying, if Wizkid is really your guy, you wouldn't do this. No matter how mature you think you are, this is super corny. And I hope it cuts you off ASAP, like as soon as possible. Juliet is saying, you know what, Rotimi, you can't come out and be doing this now. Just little issue that the FCs have, it's already looking like you are decamping. And talking about decamping, guys, a lot of FC have actually been doing that. Because you need to see the way they've actually been calling Wizkid out on X. And like, you know what? You cannot keep treating us like this. I mean, you're not even giving us enough bragging rights anymore. And some people are already saying, you know what? I'll just become a 30BG and then that's just it. Now we have Man of Heart saying, you snitch, mother F. Like, do you guys really think he's snitching? Or man is just trying to be at the middle? Maybe this time around he's trying to play safe. Like, you know what? I will be at the middle, half 30BG, half FC. If the FCs want to, totally go down this time around, I will not be going down with them. I'll rather leap to the side of the 30BG. And then we have Ayomide saying, oh God, we not send you for year. See as you they move. How is it moving? How exactly is it moving? And then that's that for the FC. Now let's take some bans from the 30BG camp. We have Twitter blog saying FC they understand the feeling attached to standing 001. Them they cry in a Bentley with a laugh inside private jets where these guys are keke na pep. You guys, the fact that this person actually throwed the FCs, threw them under the bus, and then while trying to hype the 30BG, what they might have used to actually throw the 30BG again, this person even put it like, you know what, you cannot shame the shameless. You want to say that, we have a song that's not really doing well and what is keke na pep. He put it there like, you know what, I'll put it there. What else do you have to say? FCs they understand the feeling attached to standing 001. It's like, still, FC, did that one hit you? Like, is it that serious? Because definitely, if you are not standing someone, you will not know what it feels like to stand this person, guys. And then we have JPEG saying 30 BG. I don't understand why you should associate yourself with. Oh my God, this one is hey. Now, JPEG is saying 30 BG. I don't understand why you should associate yourself with foolish children like FC. Hey, where their faith career don't die already. Banting with them benefits their faith because it makes them noticeable. If you try not to talk about Wizkid or FC, you will see how people will forget them. Hashtag Davido. Do you guys really think that the FCs are thriving off the fact that 30BG are always dragging them or exchanging bands with them? Because that's what JPEX is saying. Like, you know what? If we cease to talk about the FCs or exchange bands with these people, everybody will forget them or forget that, you know, they're even existing, or that there's a fan base called the FC. But then you guys let me know in the chat. But for the FCs, for the 30BGs, if you want to throw your bands, please drop it in the comment section right now. Like, these people cannot win. The 30BGs, I think they are taking the lead already. Now we have Jason saying FC like when other fan base join them, they attack 30BG. But if outsiders join 30BG, attack them, na crime. No leave that forfeit neck. Ha. FCs, it seems like the 30BG are actually winning. Like, they're really winning, though. Now we have Ace 30BG. Hey, saying, laughing my ass out. All my Wizkid FC friends, they unfollow me because they banter their useless dollar. The same people they Wizkid comment section last year, they laugh like hyena when they chase clout to now they craze. Guys, see, it doesn't look like this war is ending anytime soon at all. And then I live for it because I'm going to be here to continue updating you guys. Like, it doesn't look like, but then it seems like the 30BGs are winning, though. They're really winning. Now we have Dami Hero saying, one day we'll talk about these things some Nigerian artists do for their abroad audience. Organize shows at 3+ cities in one country, do meet and greet, more open to collaboration and interviews with their creatives. Now only Davido I don't see do meet and greet for ICM. You guys know, for a minute I was like, okay, where is this person going? I mean, we're talking about 30BG and FCs, and then this person was actually like, you know, like, I'm going to bant, but I'm going to be creative about it. This person really gave us intro first and said, now only Davido I don't see do meet and greet for ICM. What's this person trying to say? Wizkid doesn't do meet and greet with his fans. Oh, this is guys, it seems like the 30BG are already winning, like they are taking the lead already. But then you guys let me know in the chat box who you think will at all or at least win this war that has just started, because everywhere seems to have been very quiet, and you know, the old bands and everything seems to have died down from the old tour cancellation from last week in entering the new week. Before Rotimi came and just tweeted something, and then now the whole of X is it seems like the whole of X is under attack, because anywhere you turn to, left, right, if you are not 30BG, you better be FC. If you are none of those two, you better leave the street of X for these people today, because it is not funny. They are really coming out strong, and let's just see who eventually wins by the end of the day. Moving on, still talking about the 30BG, guys. So yesterday was Governor Adeleke's birthday, and you know Davido to be one that would always turn up to support everybody, especially his family members. Like, man will always turn up to support. There is nothing you can tell him. It's already in the blood. And now, you know, he already flooded his Insta story yesterday with pictures and videos celebrating the life of Governor Adeleke. And definitely, you know, our governor to be, you know, the dancing governor, like everybody always calls him. Like, if he's not dancing, what else is he doing? He's having fun. Like, man, it's just like, you know what? Yeah, we'll do politics, but we still need to have fun at the same time, guys. And then, like I said, Davido had already flooded his Instagram story with "Can't miss Adeleke birthday for the world" and route to Ocean State. And definitely, man actually traveled all the way. Like, they flew, definitely, always flying in the air. And then it was like, actually, you know, a joyful celebration. Davido and his uncle definitely held it down with the With You challenge, vibing and dancing. Everybody literally had fun from, you know, the highlights that Davido actually shared and every other highlight that we've seen on the internet, guys. And then today is Davido's first child birthday in Made, even though we've not heard anything from Davido yet. But we are still waiting and hoping by evening, when anything pops up, we'll definitely let you know, guys. And then there's one song of the 5 album I know you guys already know. With You, Davido featuring Omale has earned its biggest US new unit sales of all time with 10K sold, and it has increased in sales each week of release, guys. If there is one thing about this 5 album, this With You song, it seems like it not even seems like it is the I think it's the biggest and like the biggest blessing for from this 5 album, because what do you think would have become of this album if With You featuring Omale wasn't on it? Even though yesterday, Davido had already, explained to us how the collaboration came about, and finally, like, what? Something fishy is going down. It means that Omale is actually the original owner of this record and what's in you, Davido. But still, Davido actually killed his verse. But let me know in the chat box if you think that, I'm not saying the right thing and then it's actually Omale that carried the song. Definitely, a lot of you have actually said, yeah, Omale carried the song, Omale carried the song. Well, yeah, we know. Did Davido actually do justice to his verse or not? Let us know your thoughts in the chat box. And then wrapping up the news, we have Tems Baby with our Grammy award-winning song, Guys Love Me JJ, has now sold over 500K units in the US, making it eligible for gold certification. Big congratulations to Tems Baby. Like everybody really calls her. Like, Tems is really going to be a baby for life. Like, Tems Baby. Tems, even at 50, 60, 70, 80, he still has to be Tems Baby, because definitely we're always calling her Tems Baby. And then a fan had gone on to state a very, should I say, a reaction, or something of concern. This person actually just said, Oralua said, Tems is loved in the US, definitely selling 500K units. It's not joke in the US, not even in Nigeria. And then says she will never forget Wiz's impact in her career. Let's settle this once and for all, guys. Do you guys think that Tems would not be, amassing this huge tons of success if she didn't have that collaboration with Wizkid, or if Wizkid did not hold her hands through it from the early days, like you guys are always saying, like, oh, it was Wizkid that put her on, was Wizkid that held her hand and took her to the global stage and introduced her to the world, like you guys always said. But then, do you think that Tems really wouldn't have gotten this far if Wizkid did not, hold her hands, like you guys are always saying, like, hold her hands and just put her to that global stage and put her in everybody's face, and now everybody actually knows who Tems is. You guys let me know your thoughts about all of this in the chat box below. Once again, thank you so much for all that you do for us here at Augusta TV Africa. We really appreciate you, and I'll see you guys again. Bye.